It seemed like any other evening at the Frost household, a family known for its entrepreneurial drive. Kirk and Rasheeda had been balancing their business endeavors and family life while attempting to preserve their marriage. However, beneath the surface, rumors about Kirk's loyalty and Rasheeda's growing frustration simmered as the couple navigated the volatile and glamorous world of reality television. Few couples had captured the public's attention like Kirk and Rasheeda Buckner Frost. Their journey on Love and Hip Hop had been filled with love, betrayal, drama, and ambition. Yet, recent events had shaken their fan base, turning their once loving relationship into a headline-grabbing controversy. Sadly, this wasn't scripted TV drama, but real life. Although the scene would have made for compelling television, the atmosphere at the Frost residence grew increasingly tense as the night wore on. What started as a simple disagreement over household matters escalated into a heated argument, filled with insults and raised voices. Concerned neighbors, disturbed by the noise, dialed 911 to report a domestic disturbance. When the authorities arrived, they interviewed both parties and quickly assessed the situation. After evaluating the circumstances, the police arrested Kirk as Rasheeda appeared visibly distressed, her eyes swollen from crying. Fans who had followed the couple through thick and thin were left in shock, disbelief, and fear as the news spread. They were forced to confront the harsh reality that their beloved couple was now caught up in a serious situation. Rasheeda's emotional Instagram post only intensified the tension. "I never thought I'd have to deal with this. I should be protected and treated with respect," she wrote. The post, accompanied by a photo of Rasheeda capturing both her strength and vulnerability, ignited further speculation. Celebrity insiders pondered how reality TV fame might have contributed to the unraveling of their personal lives. In the days following the fallout, emotions ran high, and the situation quickly became a powder keg. The pressure to maintain a flawless public image while battling personal issues often led to emotional breakdowns. Despite the tension, many fans rallied behind Rasheeda, urging her to put her safety first. Some even voiced their support for Kirk, calling for understanding and compassion. One admirer expressed frustration with the ongoing drama both online and in real life. Rasheeda sought comfort from her family and close friends, reflecting on the years spent in her marriage. She weighed the memories of romantic getaways, each one seemingly ending in disappointment or betrayal. Their lives, especially in the public eye, had always been a dichotomy, but the truth was far more complex. Meanwhile, Kirk faced legal consequences for his actions and prepared for an upcoming court date. He expressed his remorse, saying, "I love Rasheeda and I want to make things right." But the path to reconciliation was anything but clear. As the day of the hearing loomed, rumors swirled about what might unfold. Would Kirk take responsibility for his actions? Would Rasheeda stand by him or decide to leave? The stakes had never been higher, and the drama felt like it was straight out of the most intense Love and Hip Hop episodes. Rasheeda remained resolute in her commitment to prioritize her well-being and the welfare of their children. Close friends revealed that she was weighing her options and imagining a life without Kirk. Supporters anxiously awaited the outcome. Ultimately, their story served as a reminder of the complexity of relationships and the fragility of love. It was a sobering reminder that behind the glitter of reality TV, real lives were at stake. As the drama surrounding Kirk and Rasheeda spiraled, one thing was clear. The future remained uncertain, but the stakes had never been higher. It all began when Kirk was ready to reveal a bombshell that would shake the entertainment world. Leaning against his sleek studio countertop, Kirk's face shifted between disbelief and simmering rage as the weight of his discovery sank in. His ex-wife and former partner Rasheeda was accused of embezzling $9 million from their joint ventures. "I've been struggling with this for too long," Kirk said, his voice trembling. "This isn't a rumor. She's been stealing from us. It's a betrayal on so many levels because I trusted her." The studio, once a place of creativity and collaboration, now felt like a battlefield. Kirk reflected on their early years together, filled with a mix of regret and longing. They had built an empire in the music business and expanded into fashion and lifestyle. At least that's what Kirk had thought. The mutual respect between them had always been grounded in hard work and success. But as their business flourished, so did their issues. As memories flooded back, Kirk's face grew tense. "I thought it was just poor accounting, or mismanagement," he continued. "But the more I investigated, the more I found discrepancies in our finances. Small at first, but eventually it became impossible to ignore. Kirk's heart sank when he hired a forensic accountant to review the books. The report was a gut punch. The evidence revealed illicit withdrawals and suspicious activities that painted a damning picture of betrayal, pointing directly to Rasheeda. "It was devastating to see those numbers," he whispered. "Disagreements over business decisions are one thing, but this is straight-up theft." As Kirk awaited the outcome, his dread deepened with each passing day. "I wasn't feeling well," he recalled, describing the moment he received the accountant's findings. The numbers before him were undeniable. Fans and followers of the couple were in shock, with social media lighting up with the hashtag #Ashberg, symbolizing shattered trust and broken dreams. As the world devoured every detail of their turbulent relationship, Kirk spoke out. "I gave everything to our brand. To find out that the person I trusted the most was stealing from me? It's a nightmare." Amid the growing drama, Kirk reflected on their relationship, the highs and the lows that had defined it. "I never thought it would get this bad," he admitted. "I'm not just losing a business partner, but a best friend." Rasheeda, however, remained silent, adding fuel to the fire. As his anger boiled over, Kirk demanded answers. "I want to know why she did this. How did she think she could get away with it?" he asked, his voice bitter. "I want to know why," he repeated, staring at the studio, once a place of shared dreams, now a symbol of their unraveling relationship. "We built this together. The money's not the issue, it's the betrayal." Determined to reclaim what he lost, Kirk began exploring his legal options. But the emotional toll was more than just financial. It was about respect and integrity. "I won't let this empire be taken from me. I built it with my blood, sweat, and tears," he said. As he prepared for the legal battle, he knew that the aftermath would forever change their personal and professional lives. Legal repercussions seemed inevitable, and Kirk's next moves were critical. How would this affect their fans, their legacy, and their relationship? According to Mel's Waters, Kirk's revelation about Rasheeda's alleged betrayal had set the stage for a dramatic narrative that would captivate viewers. The emotional undercurrent of love, betrayal, and unanswered questions ran deep beneath the polished surfaces of their public personas. "This gives me a new sense of direction," Kirk reflected. "I have a responsibility to myself and to our legacy to see this through. I won't back down." Friends and supporters reassured him that accountability was crucial, and he wasn't in this battle alone. The drama was far from over. As the future remained uncertain, Kirk steeled himself for the storm, knowing that the truth would eventually emerge. Viewers were on edge, eager to see how this intense chapter would unfold. As the tension between love and betrayal played out in unexpected ways, Kirk moved through the dimly lit living room, the weight of betrayal heavy on his shoulders. His voice barely above a whisper, he confronted Rasheeda. "You did this," he said, his tone cold and accusing. Rasheeda stood defiantly, arms crossed, her eyes flashing with anger. "You think you're the only one who can have fun, Kirk?" she shot back. "I came here to avoid assigning blame." His heart sank. "Did you?" he asked, his anger growing. "Did you actually cheat on me?" Rasheeda's eyes gleamed as she stepped closer. "I believed we were building something together, but you made me look foolish." Perhaps it was time to tell Mac. "Welcome to the club," Kirk growled, his voice tight with frustration. Her breath quickened as she spoke. "The goal isn't to get even, I'm defending myself." For a moment, Kirk saw a flicker of sadness beneath her fury. Her voice wavered as she continued. "I'm sick of dealing with this." Kirk ran a hand through his hair, trying to hold back his emotions. "Is that your excuse?" he asked. "You thought you could just cheat in return?" "It's how I stay alive," she replied steadily, despite the pain. "I thought I had no choice. Every time I tried to talk to you, it was like hitting a brick wall." The words stung, but Kirk softened, realizing the depth of her pain. "I didn't know. I was trying to keep things light, to keep you safe." He stepped closer, his voice softer. "I wanted to change. I never meant for any of this to happen." Rasheeda shook her head, her eyes shimmering with unshed tears. "A friendship can't be built on silence and half-truths," she murmured. "I thought I could handle everything on my own, but I was wrong. I never wanted to hurt you." Her voice barely audible, she asked, "What do you want from us now, Kirk? What do you want now?"